Got a Photoshop question? Brought to you by the National Association of Photoshop Professionals. It's Ask Dave.
Deborah Lapointe asked the question, is there a quicker way when I'm trying to mask one photograph inside another one? Can I do it more quickly? And I guess by that she means she was bringing the photograph in, adding a mask, and then painting away, or some method to mask the two together. And one of the functions in Photoshop that's built in that's really interesting is something called paste into. So all I have to do on this photograph is make a selection of the area that I want to ultimately be the mask, because I'm going to bring in is this other photograph. And the one thing we have to do a little differently, instead of just dragging and dropping it, we're going to use a version of copy and paste. So I'm going to select all, copy, go back to my other document. We go into the edit menu to paste special and then paste into, which does have a keyboard shortcut if you really want to press Command Option Shift V or Control Alt Shift V. Generally I normally use this because I can't remember that. And what that does is two very important things. Well, actually three. It makes the new layer. It makes the layer mask, but if you look really closely you'll see the layer and the mask are not linked together, because in this case I really want the mask to stay put and the photograph to move around inside. So now, for example, I can decide what part I want to show. I could use free transform if I wanted to make this photograph a little smaller so I could see more of it, something like that perhaps. And you'll notice how I'm being able to move it around and the mask is staying in one place. Now in this particular case, because I did it pretty quickly with the quick selection tool, it appears to me as though the edges of the billboard are a little bit showing. Well, that's okay too, because we have the layer mask is still separate. So I could either just manually transform the mask a little bit to make sure I'm getting the edges. That would be one option. Or the other option would be to go to the mask panel and use the mask edge function, where I can actually kind of shift the edge a little bit interactively like this and say that looks pretty good like that. Let's smooth it out a bit. There we go. Something like that. Click OK and we're done. So copy, paste into, very simple way when you're trying to put one layer inside another layer using a mask.
Ask your short Photoshop question using the contact form here at Kelby TV or through Twitter at Dave Cross. Thanks for watching Ask Dave, brought to you by the National Association of Photoshop Professionals and the Dave Cross Workshops. We'll see you next time.